Okay, guys, welcome back. Here we are with the M32. We're going to talk about how to save settings. So there's different types of ways of doing this. We're going to talk about two of them. One would be a channel in order to save all the settings of a channel, and the other would be the whole board. Okay, so that would be called a scene. So we're going to start with a channel. Let's go over to this kick drum channel here. So we've got the kick. We're going to hit select. And when I hit select and I go to the home page there, see the home screen? If you hit the utility button after hitting home, you will enter this screen. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. So this enables you to, you could copy these settings and like paste them to a different channel. I'll show you how to do that real quick. What you would do is hit the copy encoder here. So I'm going to hit copy, and now paste is available. So if I went to another channel and hit, let's say I hit select over here, it would allow me to paste by hitting this encoder here. I'm not actually going to do that. If I hit paste, it's going to say, hey, do you really want to do that? And I don't actually want to do that right now, so I'm just going to leave that alone. But that's how you would do it. But this screen is also used for saving. So if you wanted to save a preset, what you could do is scroll down here. Oops, wrong one. Scroll down. I should mention, these are all presets that came with the board. So you've got like a bass drum, you've got clean guitar too. These are all just starting places. So if you wanted to, maybe you got a new band member coming in and you want to set up their channel, you might want to try out one of these presets. And what you would do is hit well, first thing you do is you would hit select on the channel, and then you would come over here and hit the load preset, and it would load it to that channel. And you'll notice these little graphics indicate what's going on that channel. So there's a low cut here, and there's also some EQ and some compression going on. You can see what they're doing in like a quick snapshot of that. Okay, so if you wanted to save something, let's go back to saving. So if I have this channel, let's say, what is that? That is the overhead right. So if I select that and I go over to here, you can overwrite these presets if you want, but if you scroll down, there are some blank spots in here. See these? Where you can store some things. All right? So you might come over to 80 and say, hey, I want to save. You'd save that preset, give it a name, and that's where it would live. Now let me back up here. On the left-hand side, you have these recall scope. So what that means is if you were to hit the load preset, what you're saying is, hey, I want to add all of these things from the saved preset to the channel that I'm loading them to. But you don't have to. Say you just want the equalizer settings. You could go through here and deselect all of this stuff and just do equalizer. I'm not going to do all that, but you get the idea. Okay? So it's super handy. So say you like the EQ on Nicole's microphone and you want to put it on a similar female vocalist's mic. That would be the way to do it. Save Nicole's settings and then just recall the EQ on that new channel. So that's how you get that done. Let's talk about scenes. So I'm going to back out here. Okay, a scene is the entire board, okay? So we're going to go over here. There's actually a whole mode for it on the right-hand side called, I'm going to make this focus here, called scenes. So I'm going to select scenes, and then I'm going to tab over to where it says, I'm on the home tab, right? I'm going to tab over to scenes, and you can tell that I've actually stored on the installation date, I stored the settings, the original settings, so you can always get back to them. But you can save different scenes. So if you have different bands coming in here or different types of setups that you do, maybe you add a service and you have a Wednesday night setup and you have a Sunday morning setup, this would be a place where you could save it. So you would hit the save button. Well, first you would scroll up or down to where you want to save it. Then you would hit the save button, and it asks you once again, hey, what do you want to name this? And then you hit save, and you're good to go. And same thing with recall. You would navigate to where you want it to go, scroll up to that, and then you'd hit load here, and it would load that to the whole board. So super handy, super helpful, a great way to save your settings. By the way, I have also made a copy of this install scene all the way down at the bottom. So if we go down here, scroll all the way down to number, I think it's 99. See, it says install copy. I did that just in case somebody accidentally saves over this first one here. Okay, so you kind of have a backup there to protect you in case somebody, messes with that. So there you go, guys. There are the two different ways of saving. You can save a channel settings, or you can also save the whole board as a scene. All right, see you on the next one.